or do you not know how to clean out your sewing machine? Let's clean this out together live right now, and you can see how quick and easy it is. It's really not that difficult. Okay, so I am going to remove this foot for a start. Oh, I have placed my sewing needle down. We're going to have to turn the machine on first to raise that sewing needle up. There we go. I'm going to plug everything again. Move this back to where you can see it. The beauty of a live video. Okie dokie, so let's first remove this foot. You can keep the needle in if you want, or you can take the needle off. Let's take the needle off. So I have the foot off and the needle off. There we go. And then I'm just going to take this whole unit out. I'm going to pop the bobbin out here. I just rest everything up on the top with my thread while I am doing this. And then we need to get into this section here. And I'm using this tool. And it's a little bit finicky, but we can get this off here. So guys, when was the last time that you cleaned out your sewing machine? And are you going to clean with me? I actually did this just recently, so it's going to kind of look like it's super duper clean when it was actually more dirty than it actually was. And I'm going to take this screw out here. So in the screw plate, we had this screw and this screw. You sometimes can just unscrew it with your finger like so. Just going to go around the back of my machine. Might be easier. Just when you take parts off your machine, just make sure you just keep them nice and safe, because you don't just want to put them on your table. There you go. And then we can take this plate off here, take it off from the back and pull it all out. And then this is the inside of your machine, and this pops out too. And then on the machine, you can see this white bit here, and it matches a white bit down here. You won't be able to see it because it is silver. Now, I have an attachment on my vacuum, and it allows me to suck all of the lint out of here. And actually, I'm quite surprised. There's a little bit of lint in here, and I just recently cleaned it. So it just goes to show how much this lint will actually build up if you don't keep on top of it. And another thing is if you get too much lint in this bobbin area, it causes trouble with your actual bobbin. Your bobbin won't work properly, and your bobbin will end up raising up and creating puckers in your sewing work. So it's always a great idea to keep this area nice and tidy. So I'm going to turn on my vacuum. Probably have to plug it in actually. And then I'll just plug in my vacuum and I will just suck all of this out. You never want to blow into your sewing machine because you're going to push all of that lint further into your sewing machine. You want to suck anything out. And also go in these little sections here and just place your sewing tech will absolutely love you if you keep these areas nice and clean. It also comes with like a brush attachment that you can attach on in order to like brush any of these things out, and it'll generally stick to this brush here. And then once we're satisfied that we've cleaned everything well, we can basically place the bobbin back in its little housing area, and you need to make sure that you match, actually put that upside down, match this arrow with this little dot. I think you can just see it if I just put my hands over it here. So this arrow here will match this little dot here, and it'll probably be the same on your sewing machine. Once you have a look at that, there'll be some guideline here. So I basically get the plate again, and then the plate will slot back in. But of course, because this is live, it probably won't. There you go. And then because we've kept the little screws safe, even I can't grab it out, we will put the screw back in here and get our little tool and put this screw back in. So come on, be honest, when was the last time you did this? And do you need to do this? Have I reminded you to do this? Get my other screw here. I'm going to attach this to the other side. It's just a little finicky. It's just a really small area to get to. And then we can just pop our bobbin into place. And then put the cap back on. It's taken less than 10 minutes, guys. I think you have 10 minutes that you can spare to give your sewing machine a quick clean and then pop the needle back in. And then I'm just going to pop that section back in there, and then put our sewing foot back on, so we're ready to sew again. There we go. We have a nice, clean sewing machine. Are you going to clean your sewing machine? And we're all fedded and we're ready to go and rock and roll one more time. Well, not one more time. We're ready to sew again. Hope you've enjoyed this clean with me. Go and clean your sewing machine. Bye-bye.